God does not have any other agenda for creating you except to share His life and love with you. Keep your mind on the awareness that He has loved you from the beginning of time. He has loved you and continues to love you today and will love you forever. Chapter 11, God's Agenda for Me and You. You knit me together in my mother's womb. Psalm 139:13. God touched me. My 65th birthday was first day of a new season of my life. That was the day I was inspired by God, inspired me to spend the rest of my earthly life as a writer. Whether many people will read my books or not is immaterial. I am writing for God because it is Him who gave me my breath all these years and on my 65th birthday. I woke up in the morning with an impression inside of me that says, God's fingerprint. I knew it was supposed to be a book that I should write. I knew He was asking me to write it. I am writing for you because I know that's what God intended this writing to be. When I was a young man in school, I read a book by a man of God. The pages are nuggets of his wisdom about life. I thought one day I would write a book like him. I was a teenager then. Now I am 65 and I finally started writing. It took that long because I thought I was always young and did not have enough wisdom to write. Now I do not have any excuse anymore. Jesus said that we should not hide the lamp under the table, but put it up where the light could be seen. I want to be a light to people, like Jesus says. I did not want to bury my talent in writing. I believe it is one of the talents God gave me. God forbid I don't use it, and when I see Him face to face, I would have no answer as to why I did not use it. You all know what happened to the servant who buried his talents. I don't want to be like that. So here's the first light I want to share with you. Do not bury your talent. Let your light shine before men. Do not be afraid of what anybody would say. Just care of what God would say. One day you will see Him face to face. You will. You know. My heart's response. Dear God, I pray that you equip me with wisdom to see your design in my life, that I may run with all cylinders the way you constructed me. I know I am not here just for myself. I am here to be part of your crew in building your kingdom on earth. May I recognize the talents you have given me so that I may develop them to the full for your glory. Lead me to the right people who can help me, and lead me to the right people you intend for me to help. Just as you, Father, has given to Jesus the disciples for Him to guide, I pray that you enable me to be aware of the people around me, whom you want me to lead to you. Amen. God is touching you. Imagine yourself being formed in the mind of God even before the creation of the world. He chose us in Him before the creation of the world. Ephesians 1:4. Wow! Before the creation of the world. That was a long time before you were born. Imagine God planning every event of your whole life long before He formed you in your mother's womb. He was loving you as He was forming you day by day in your mother's womb. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. Psalm 139:16. Imagine God putting together a good plan, a destiny for you. You are not an accident. You are loved. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future, Jeremiah 29:11. Speak to God in your heart. God does not have any other agenda for creating you except to share His life and love with you. Keep your mind on the awareness that He has loved you from the beginning of time. He has loved you and continues to love you today and will love you forever. He is love. His power, might, and knowledge are all in the service of love for you. Keep your mind on the knowledge of His love until that knowledge permeates into your heart and your heart responds with love. Utter the response of your heart in an audible whisper on your lips. Listen to your heart's expression coming out of your lips of your love response to God. Open my lips, Lord, and my mouth will declare your praise. Psalm 51:15.